present here. I am Dr. Shreyasi, Junior Resident, Osmani Medical College, Hyderabad. Today I am presenting a topic not every salmon keeps a doctor away, a case report of a conjunctival lymphoma. So what is a salmon patch? A salmon patch is a typical lymphoproliferative lesion which presents as a painless mass which progresses gradually and occurs either anteriorly in the orbit or beneath the conjunctiva. Coming to the introduction, ocular adnexal lymphoma is a rare type of lymphoma that affects the surrounding tissues of the eye. It has a very low incidence of about 0.2% of the population is affected and seen in 1 to 2% of all cases of NHL. Conjunctival lymphomas are considered the third most common type of conjunctival malignancy after squamous cell carcinoma and melanoma. So this case report presents a unique case of conjunctival lymphoma presenting as a pink salmon patch, and it emphasizes on the importance of multidisciplinary collaboration and advanced imaging techniques and treatment modalities. Coming to the patient history, patient is a 49-year-old male patient coming with complaints of painless fleshy growth which is pinkish in color on the white part of the left eye since 1 month, and it progressed gradually according to the patient's history. With patient is not having any history of systemic comorbidities or autoimmune disorders, and he is not giving any history of lymph node swellings or any history of weight loss. On general examination, everything seems to be normal. There are no signs of pallor, tears, cyanosis, clubbing or edema. On systemic examination also, there are no significant findings ruling out the systemic spread. On ocular examination, right eye anterior segment and the posterior segment is within the normal limits. Left eye is normal. There is a superotemporal 18 by 10 mm pinkish lesion touching the limbus with feeder vessel not involving the polycyst. Cornea is clear, normal size, pupil is normal size and reacting to light, lens is clear, and fundus is within the normal limits. Extraocular movement are not affected and vision is 6 years. Further, we investigated and blood investigations and infectious disease screening, blood pressure, random blood sugar, everything came out to be normal. We further investigated patient for CT scan of orbit, atrial and coronal section. There was no space occupying lesions in both the orbits. So provisional diagnosis is conjunctival lymphoma of the left eye. Differential diagnosis could be nodular scleritis, pterygium or chronic follicular conjunctivitis. The management strategy began with excisional biopsy of the conjunctival lesion under local anesthesia, and we sent it for HPE. HPE being chronic lymphoproliferative disorder. As lymphoma was confirmed, this is post-excisional biopsy picture of the patient. As lymphoma was confirmed on the HPE, we referred to cancer hospital. They further investigated for IHC and FDG PET. IHC is suggestive of CD20 positive cells consistent with a low-grade B-cell NHL, and FDG PET didn't show any metabolically active lesion either in the left eye conjunctiva or other segments of the body, suggesting a localized disease process. They further managed the patient with strontium 90 brachytherapy with the help of applicator. So the patient conjunctival lesion is resolved after brachytherapy, demonstrating its effectiveness and safety. This is the pre-intervention picture and post-intervention picture of the patient. Coming to the conclusion, on follow-up, resolution of salmon patch noted. Localized conjunctival lymphoma has a good prognosis when treated with excision or EBRT or with both. Strontium 90 surface application brachytherapy has less side effects and can be used effectively and safely in conjunctival malignancies, both in primary and recurrent settings. Follow-up is advised for long-term for monitoring local and systemic recurrences. These are my references. Thank you. It first and completely, sir.
So what did they do brachytherapy on?
Sir, to prevent the recurrences, we further referred the patient to cancer hospital, and they advised brachytherapy to prevent the recurrences, sir.
So what my understanding is that there is a residual tumor. Then only we do the radiotherapy.
Sir, after excision, like the cases, they do OPD also. After 3 months of excision, we, like the patient went for brachytherapy, sir. not immediately.
So was there any sign of recurrence after 3 months?
No, sir, there were no signs of recurrence, but usually recurrence will happen at 5 years or 2 years like that, so not like monthly.
Dr. Shreya, why do you consider this case as a very unique? Because
Ma'am, this is the first time we are giving the strontium 90 brachytherapy for the patient. Previously, we have given, like in other cases, previously interferon alpha 2D has been given, then intravenous rituximab also has been given to the patient. But strontium 90 brachytherapy is the first time.
So Shreya, I will ask you a very basic question. How do you suspect orbital involvement in a conjunctival lymphoma? So clinically, what did you look for in this patient?
Ma'am, he presented, his chief complaints only were like pinkish, fleshy, massy. Basically,
Clinically, what is that examination that you did in the
slit lamp examination, ma'am.
orbital involvement? How will you rule out orbital involvement?
Extraocular movements we checked, ma'am. Those were full and free.
What
So,
else?
Checking for the extraocular movements ruled out the orbital involvement. Also, CT scan we advised.
No, I understand that. What else did you look for apart from extraocular movement?
In your clinical examination, she needs.
You won't check for proptosis?
Proptosis, ptosis, also the patient can present with.
what imaging you did here?
CT scan always.
So how did you do a systemic workup for this patient?
Ma'am, we advised complete blood picture and peripheral blood smear, and also this HIV and HbSAg.
Bone marrow.
Bone marrow biopsy can be done, sir, like once it's confirmed on CTC or anything.
So
So
we are looking for systemic lymphoma. Will these suffice? Like what do you get? HIV, HbSAg, you talk about peripheral blood smear. What is the main thing you need to see for a systemic
Investigations
lymphoma?
which are telling are those for the pre-operative.
pre-operative.
Once you have diagnosed lymphoma, she is asking once you have diagnosed lymphoma. Now before you go in and decide whether you're going in for a localized radiotherapy, maybe brachy or otherwise, or you need to do a systemic chemotherapy. Before that, how would you assess that, what all investigation would you ask the patient to do to rule out systemic involvement of lymphoma?
So non-invasive techniques we could advise, like how we advised FDG PET scan for the patient, and invasive bone marrow biopsy and aspiration.
What else?
Anything else in serum you can look for?
LDH levels, ma'am.